Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing an Oracle of the Day. I felt really called to do this reading, so I'm really glad you're with me today. I hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe if you're a returning subscriber. Hey guys, what's up? How are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you guys are doing well. It's always good to connect with your energy. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a lot of people are fearful of the happiness that they feel approaching, or they feel subconsciously. There's a lot of fear bubbling up within the collective, probably because we've been in a very emotional purging cycle with this latest Cancer. We've been in the time of Cancer in astrology, so it's been a Cancer season. But this is a timeless reading, so you may just have been going through a deep emotional purge if this message resonates for you. It's important that you use your own intuition and take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how we can release these blocks and what exactly is going on. Remember, if this is coming up for you, it's coming up for you so you can work through it and release it, so you can embrace this happiness that is coming for you, because honey, it's coming for you. For some of you, it's here and you're in denial. You're not able to embrace it. You're not able to feel it. And many times, especially if you've had trauma, our little childhood or our little traumatized brains, whenever you were traumatized, it doesn't matter, has this strong, deep fear of being happy because we fear that it's going to be taken away. Maybe we're scared because we've never really felt happy because we've always been hyper vigilant about it disappearing, or is it real because we've been betrayed so much that we have fell for fake happiness and now we don't know what real happiness feels like. And by all means, if you need help dealing with this, please go seek a professional. I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. All right. Okay, let's pull some cards. Tell me, we got quite a lot. So let's keep going. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. I just need a few. This one, and this one. Okay, tell me about this block to happiness. Tell me about this block to happiness. Okay, we have Nephilim, controversy, assessing, new perspectives. Okay. Golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns. Okay. Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Okay, so for many of you, you have been dealing with intense patterns. You've been seeing intense patterns in your life. You've been working through them. My tongue's really heavy because of my medication, so bear with me. Okay, you've been working through intense patterns, okay? A lot of this is generational trauma. It is your personal trauma. It could be patterns of trigger warning, abuse. It could be patterns of abuse within like your personal relationships. It could be family relationships. It could be your own toxic patterns that you learned, as you grew up. However this resonates, I feel like you've been working on breaking those, probably getting distance from those relationships, probably trying to stop your own toxic patterning and becoming really familiar with your shadow, which can make you very uncomfortable. And when we get into our shadow, sometimes we get real comfortable there. And I know for people who you may just be entering the time where you're engaging your shadow and you might be thinking, how on earth could I be comfortable in this energy? Believe me, honey, you will get there where you're real comfortable with who you are. You're real comfortable with your shadow. And the very idea of being pulled out of the shadow becomes a fear. Being pulled into the sunlight, being drawn into the sunlight, because you realize at some moment in this very, what is the word I'm looking for? It's a state where you're moving into another energy. You're in transition. This very transitional energy that you move into, you become aware that the light that you see yourself moving to is actually the light within you. You are the light. Okay? The light has emerged from self. It is the self-awareness. It's the fact that you have literally on some level connected so deeply with your shadow. You have integrated this shadow aspect into yourself. It is part of your ascension. It is part of a new awareness of self. It has become an illumination of self. Okay? And it allows you to move your energy into a new frequency. That's the whole purpose of shadow work. We're not supposed to stay there. We're supposed to move out of it, okay? All right? And when you move into the light, I think a lot of people become afraid of moving into a lighter frequency because they think they're going to lose this intensity. They think they're going to lose this intense connection to self, and you don't. It changes, it moves with you, and that depth, that intensity, that understanding becomes radical transformation and illumination. And with the self-illumination comes with it blissful happiness, okay? The kind of happiness that as a child that was traumatized, you wanted, okay? You wanted to experience that and you never got it. And for a lot of you, I know, I feel like I'm going to cry. For a lot of you, you've never had that. And it's a gift you give yourself. And it's not a happiness based upon people, places, or things. It's a kind of state of contentment within yourself that people cannot take away from you because it's something that you have given to yourself. You are giving to yourself because you are healing. Sometimes when we get in this shadow, y'all, we get real comfortable in it because it becomes a warm and cozy nest. It is like the womb of the dark goddess. It is the womb of becoming. It is the womb of self-acceptance. Yes, we see the brutality of ourselves in the mirror, the reality of our fears, and we get real comfortable with who we are. But we are not called to stay there. We are called to be reborn there. And with that comes the side effect of happiness and contentment with self that doesn't depend on nor lean on or seek validation from others. It is true self-empowerment. And my darling, that is what you are meant to do. You are meant to be a truly authentic, self-empowered human being. And in order to do that, we have to release the fear of happiness. The happiness that you give yourself, the contentment that you give yourself, the bliss and the states of joy that come from self and you are the motor for, no one, nothing can take that from you. Listen to me. The state of being that you are transmuting into, you are moving into, you are in transition into, that is not something that's going to go away. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to have a bad day, honey. You're going to have bad days. We're human beings, okay? We ebb and flow with the energies around us. We ebb and flow with the universe. It's part of being a human being. And that is part of accepting the shadow and light of being a human and experiencing being a human, okay? And as someone, and I feel like if you've made it this far, you understand working with the shadow. You understand the balance. You're not going to lose your edge, okay? You're not going to lose your edge by doing some rebirthing. You're not going to lose your edge by ascending. You know, and ascension is not just one glorious happening. We ascend all the time through levels of self-awareness. We ascend all the time when we learn about ourselves. And you guys, if you resonate with this message here, you've done this is deep ass work. This is like unplugging toxic parts of our brain and plugging in to new elements within us that are not toxic. It is like a complete reworking of our own wiring. within our head. Because many times when you have trauma, when you have a lot of bad stuff happen to you, you have so many like little programs running in your brain that are having you or subconsciously causing you to act in ways that are toxic. And part of shadow work is making you aware of your own behavior and how people have acted towards you in ways that set up that behavior, and how you can unplug yourself from that and stop the chain reactions, and you begin to break these generational patterning. And the gift that comes with that is you get to understand yourself in a clearer manner, and you get to become more deeply entrenched with who you are. And it is a whole level of illumination. Let me catch my breath. There's a lot of energy here. So I'm getting a super powerful charge of energy for this reading. So you guys, there's a lot of high vibe energy coming through for you guys. If you guys are feeling overwhelmed, take a moment. Take a moment. You don't have to do this all at once. You don't have to do it in a day, okay? You are in transition. And literally, some of you guys are running from happiness. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Just like I've said when it comes to getting started on the journey, baby steps. Okay, right now, you don't have to like run towards happiness. Just stop running from it. Just stop. Slow down. Take a breather. Okay? Just don't run from it anymore. Make a commitment to not run from the things that make you happy. And if you're in situations still that don't make you happy, you need to pause. You need to pause and figure it out. Okay? Because it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to embrace the truth of who you are. And it's time for you to let go. Okay, we have just go. Walking meditation. Just go. Go towards the things that make you happy. If you are not able to actively move towards the things that make you happy, do not run from them. I cannot say that enough to this group. Stop running from what makes you happy. If you can't embrace it, just don't run from it. We have karma. There is a lot of, look at this card. This is a beautiful card. I feel like there is tons of good karma coming towards you. And it's because of all the work you've done. You've done so much work on yourself, on your situations. If you don't resonate with that, then this may not be the message for you. Some of you guys are in the beginning, some of you guys are in the middle, some of you guys are towards the end of some kind of cycle. Okay, y'all are in different places, but you're working on something that's going to bring you so many good things, no matter where you are. Some of you guys are about to really walk into some happy times, a state of contentment. You may have stuff that happens on the daily. We all do, but it's not going to take away this state of being where, yes, things happen, but you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. These aren't major catastrophes anymore. I don't feel like my world is shutting down because I had something happen. I know I'm going to be okay. There's an overwhelming sense of okay. I'm going to be okay because you know the universe has brought you through, or your guides, angels, whatever you work with, has brought you through some of the worst times of your life, and you are here now. So you know if they can bring you through that, if you can bring yourself, hear me, if you can bring yourself through that, then you're golden. You got this, right? You know. I'm going to pull these two cards here. We have I love you. Future love letter. I love you. Miracles. I feel like the universe wants you to know that it loves you. You're loved. That everything you've done, all the work you've done, the universe sees you. I see you. You are seen. And you are loved. And you are appreciated. And because you are seen and you are loved, there is good energy flow towards you. But you have to accept it. You can't be in denial of it. You can't act like it's not happening. Experience the joy of it. Start connecting with the things on a daily basis that make you happy. I don't care if it's as small as seeing a ladybug land on your hand. Okay? That can be a lucky sign, by the way. And wow, what a cool thing to happen. It is the small miracles in life that truly can make things so magical. Okay? So notice those. Notice the small things that make you happy. Because when you can celebrate the small wins, the small happinesses, it gives the universe matter. It gives the universe energy to build from as well. It gives the universe gratitude. Being happy is kind of a form of gratitude to the universe. When the universe gives you something or shows you something or reveals something, it could be the laughter of a child that makes you happy, and you embrace the happiness instead of pushing it away or running from it. You say, yes, I'm happy. I embrace the happy moment. I'm not scared of being happy in this moment. The universe says, yes, that is for you. Be happy. You deserve to be happy. I'm going to send you more happy moments because you embraced it and you allowed it. And I know you're going to feel it now. I've been sending these moments, but you're not feeling them. You're not seeing them. You are disassociating from them or running from them or refusing to embrace them or just being blind to them because they scare you because you're still triggered by happiness on some level. Because you feel like it's not for you. It's hard to manifest anything from a place of not feeling worthy. And it doesn't mean you can't. I'm not saying you can't. But I'm saying that it's not going to be as fulfilling. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. And when the thing manifests, it's probably not going to be as fulfilling. And it's probably not going to pop off the way you want it to. Manifesting from a place of fulfillment, manifesting from a place of joy and happiness, manifestations pop off in amazing ways. And it can bring you such a level of fulfillment that it seems like the manifestations just kind of like become so fertile and so full. There's so much, it's like a cornucopia begins to overflow your life of joyful, happy events and moments and manifestations. So, and I feel like that's what's coming here. We have, I love you, and I'm hearing, thank goodness for small miracles. Thank goodness for small miracles. So some of you guys, maybe every day, write a little list of the things you're grateful for or the moments that you were happy that day. If you're struggling with being happy, if you're struggling with accepting happiness, if you're struggling with gratitude, if you're struggling, you may just write down the top 3 things you're happy for or the top 3 things you're grateful for, because happiness and gratitude can very much be of the same kind of vibe. And invite the awareness into your life. Ask the universe, please help me become more aware of the moments of happiness in my life that I'm refusing to embrace, or help me become aware of the moments that I need to be more grateful, or I should become more aware of gratitude, those kind of things. Invite the universe to work with you. Invite your ancestors, angels, guides, goddesses, god forms, whatever you work with. Invite the energies to work with you to help you become more aware. Because I feel like for you guys who resonate with this, you need to get real comfortable with happiness. Okay? Because I feel like it's coming for you. I got the song, and the song has been playing on my playlist over and over for like a week. And it's The Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. And in the song, the lyrics talk about how happiness is coming for you like a train on a track, like a bullet in the back. And I feel that. I feel like happiness has like a bullseye on you, and it's coming for you, and it's going to keep coming for you in big ways until you recognize it. And once it hits you, it's going to be so joyful and so fulfilling that it's going to overflow. Okay? And it's going to be a beautiful thing. But there's a work here for some of you that needs to happen. And it needs to happen because I feel like it's part of your manifestation. And the universe is coming to you with this reading and saying, we need you to become more aware of this, that this is the issue, that this is the struggle. This is where your manifestations, this is where the issue lies. And we need you to become aware of it so we can work through this. All right? Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.